How to price a home in today's market. You know, right now we are not necessarily in a super declining market, right? But home prices are not appreciating at the rate that they were, right? And the biggest thing I see agents doing right now is they're pricing homes as if the market is still increasing. And usually this is a sign of them not being able to pull the right data or not being able to have the tough conversation with their sellers. And what do I mean by that? The tough conversations are being able to tell your client the truth. Hey, the market has slowed down, right? I know your neighbor sold for $450,000 3 months ago, but guess what? We can't sell for $450,000 today. We can't sell for $480,000 today. We should probably list the house at $440,000 if you want to have the most activity. And even at $440,000, you know, oh, the market's declining. No, it's adjusting. It's adjusting to the amount of buyers that are actively out there looking to buy homes right now. The number of buyer pool has shrunk, right? With interest rates going up, the number of buyers have shrunk, which has basically put less pressure on pricing going up, okay? So what we're seeing right now is it's kind of flattening out, if you will. Now, does that mean we're ready for a crash? Absolutely not. Buyer demand is still high. It's just not as high as it was because of the interest rates. So what we're seeing is we're still seeing multiple offers at different price points. But for the reality of it is we're not seeing it like on every price point across the board, which we were seeing 6 to 8 months ago. Now, homes that are priced under $400,000, there's still a lot of activity on those homes as soon as they come on the market because inventory is still smaller, right? There's less choices. And you've still got a lot of buyers in there because of the way the interest rates have gone up. A buyer that was maybe qualified 6 months ago for $500,000 may only qualify for $400,000 now, okay, because of the interest rates. So what that means is we have more buyers in certain pockets of price points. And you know, it's created a time where it's challenging to be able to explain that to a seller that the market isn't crashing, but yet it's not going up at the rate it was, okay? Because I'll tell you what, any agent the last couple years could look at comps in a neighborhood and say, hey, the average for the neighborhood is 300,000. Guess what? Prices are going up. We'll list your house at 320. That was a pricing strategy that a lot of agents used over the last couple of years because it worked, right? Home prices were just going up every single month. Now they're not, they're flatlining. And you gotta look at right now, the pending properties. Agents need to be paying attention to those pending properties to see what they actually close at. Because you know, real estate's a lagging indicator, right? Like the stuff that went under contract in April didn't close until June, okay? So when the market slowed down earlier this spring, nobody realized it was even happening until June-ish timeframe, okay? So now, properties that have come on the market in, let's say, the last 60 days, we don't know what they actually went under contract for. 6 months ago, you could assume that it came on the market, it was priced right, they were getting a full price offer or over list price. But now, if a home's sitting on the market more than probably 21 to 30 days, that seller could be taking less than list price. So agents can't be looking at just sold data. You need to be paying attention to pending data to see when those properties actually closed, to see what the adjustment was from list price to actual purchase price. Because I will bet that a majority of those homes are seeing a decrease from the price that they were listed at and the price they actually sold for, which is something we have not seen in this market in the last couple years. You know, the data from June showed that homes were selling at 100% of list price. Well, our August information came out and those homes are selling at like 99% of list price. Well, Mark, that's only 1%. Yeah, but 1% of a $400,000 house is $4,000. So instead of that $400,000 house getting a $400,000 offer, the average right now is $396,000. And guess what? I will bet you start following those numbers over the next several months, you're gonna see that number slowly decrease. So you're gonna see a bigger gap in that list price to sale price ratio.